population growth, rate of pregnancy in the Philippine context. A statistic from Gun Mature Institute Philippines show that women aged 15 to 49 are involved in teenage pregnancy, unwanted pregnancy, and controlled pregnancy. 57% of them were preventing pregnancy, utilizing contraceptives as a condoms, pills, and implants, and the remaining of 43% uses traditional calendar method or withdrawal method resulting to unwanted pregnancy, and on the other hand, a total of 2,200,000 women gave birth annually. Pregnancy in the Philippine context can be the same time crucial, some given that we are in a state of pandemic, and given that Philippines itself is in the third world country wherein poverty is evident. In the fact, Philippines has 21.6% of the assessed living below the national poverty line in 2015, according to Asian Development Bank Basic Statistic 2018. Added population rates children towards an illustration lack of educational support system. Enhance people from rural areas tend to live in highly urbanized areas to meet their basic needs and find a job to sustain the needs of their family. The legal settlers of the time centralize their living commonly in the urban areas, for they believe that there are a lot of opportunities in the city than in the province. I remember watching this Pacific documentary entitled Living Made Graves and Bones. The Philippine Cemeteries Law by Vice YouTube channel. Mariel G. Santos, 17 years old, and a resident of Notabato City Cemetery, stopped schooling because they do not have something to eat, said she. Talking this sentiment as an example as my heart very much. They have, as attempts, were highly involved in deleting the future that they have ahead of them. Another instance showed that in the Philippines that there are bargaining and transactions associating mothers and their child. This includes selling newborn children as a primary source of income. The underground baby trade has caught the attention and alarmed authorizers to put behind bars anyone that is caught. A report from CNN News in March 2020 by Pichiada Pumicherchu has visioned the process of illegal adoption, stating that those who were mostly in the slums most likely to sell their babies for the process of giving them a brighter future. This act is punishable by law under Republic Act number 10364, commonly known as Suspended and Trafficking in Person Act. This can occupy 20 years imprisonment. We see people living in the certain community have been suffering from poverty. There are these young individuals who have undergone teenage pregnancy, and these teens were involved to different recreational activities to cope with problems as a drinking and even including themselves into illegal drugs which may affect their lives. This tense involvement may get them away from education and may be forced to work every day to survive. Their belief that they could progress more in the place than in the province is what their principal frame to stay. The current set up that community show that economic growth of the country, but people hasn't felt the economics development. Meaning, there are lots of infrastructure boils that made the growth the Philippines. But on the other side, the teacher are the suffering of Filipino people really trying hard to thrive. But the help of government hasn't reached upon their hearts. These instances are connected to economic, political, institutional, and beliefs conceptual domination of the community. These people have no choice but to sacrifice because it is the reality that they need to face every day in their lives, and hence they are forced to stay to survive, not for themselves but for their families as well.